Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this regularly scheduled meeting, governing body for Paulsboro. It's got a few formalities we've got to go through here, so bear with me a little bit. We start with having the Open Public Meetings Act statement read by our municipal clerk, Kathy Van Screw.
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting is required by said act as to be provided by contact to each council member. That is, the meeting on the municipal building bulletin board is March 10 time for 30 days, filed with me on January 2nd.
Thank you. Now, we always traditionally open our meetings with a prayer, and we also offer that opportunity for anyone in the audience to care to lead us in a prayer. If not, I have a prayer that we have read on many occasions. Anyone care to lead us in a prayer? If not, I will lead us in a prayer that's referred to as Harry Truman's prayer, and it goes as follows. I ask this bow our heads. Almighty and everlasting God, creator of heaven and earth and the universe, help me to be, to think, to act what is right because it is right. Make me truthful, honest, and honorable in all things. Make me intellectually honest for the sake of right and honor, and without thought of rewards to me. Give me the ability to be charitable, forgiving, and patient with my fellow man. Help me to understand their motives and their shortcomings as thou hast understood mine. Amen. Well, now have Kathy will lead us in a salute to the flag. Kathy. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Kathy, have a roll call, please. Karen. Here. Thank you. We begin our meetings with the public portion before we get into what will be the line items that require the meeting. Now, this is our first meeting back after not having a formal meeting in August, although the governing body members of it were working in areas that were important in the committee area. And I may take a little different tack this evening. How many people here this evening, I ask for show of hands, are here to talk about taxes? Okay. Then how I'd like to do this, I'm going to do a brief presentation and overview on where we are, how we got here, and where I think we're going, and then we'll pick up the public portion, and then we'll jump in from there. That way we'll have a good base of how we got here. Now we have a PowerPoint, it's not long by the way, but really just a couple minutes. We haven't used this before, so if you'll bear with us, there could be a mistake or two. This will help give you a sense of what we're dealing with. Captain Grogan, are you going to operate it? Yes. This information is the information that the governing body has had. So as I speak it, then we will understand. Frank, give us the first slide. Thank you, Brother. That's okay. I'm not sure what it's saying.
Can you see that?
Warm it up. And we'll get a situation. Let's see what the picture looks like. Then we'll
Now, point of information, you can't see it from this area.
Bear with us, though. We're going to figure that out. We may have to redirect the screen a little bit, angle. Frank, can you do that? Yeah. Okay. Got the picture up, and we'll get angles so everybody can see it.
See it now? That's good.
There's only a couple slides, folks, but it'll just help you get a sense of it. Okay, these are the items that are the biggest impacts on this year's budget. Thank you. That's a wireless mic that's backing up with the computer, maybe. This immediate family of items represents what has impacted this tax increase at the municipal level. Remember, the tax bill is made up of our portion, which is the municipal government, the school board, and the county. There are three elements to your tax bill. We generate the tax bill, we mail it out, so people at a glance find it to be our responsibility to take that, but it breaks down. So we're just talking about the municipal portion of the tax bill. There was a 34-cent tax increase. By the way, each penny represents about almost $25,000 worth of revenue. The state aid was reformulated against the objections of myself, Sweeney, and Fisher. Originally, it was going to be reformulated even to more detriment. We battled back a little, but that contributed 9 cents. The pension increase, which equates to $133,000, almost $134,000. A little background here. Going back a number of administrations in Trenton, some people that follow stuff in the paper, during the Whitman administration, the state stopped making pension payments. They did a bonding scheme. I don't mean scheme in a bad way, although it worked out bad. They borrowed against what was in the pension fund to make the payments into the pension fund, so contributions weren't being made. Well, that proved to be a very bad move. So now these pension payments are obligated, and over the last couple of years they have built. So we had an increase into our obligations to the pension of $133,000, almost $134,000. The adjustment in state aid cost us $222,000. And then the ExxonMobil tax settlement, which I'm going to speak to in the next slide, or slide 2 from that, contributed 14 cents on the tax rate, bringing us impact on the tax rate of 28 cents. And then there was miscellaneous that would have happened anyway because of our cost increase we just had, whether it be lights, gasoline, and that's how we got to the 34 cents. Now, the budget impact is described. Let's try the next slide, see if this, there we go. So the loss of state aid in a pie graph, which is easy for us to understand, all of us, I mean, just for us, simple as it is. The loss of state aid contributed to 26% of the increase. The ExxonMobil was 41% of the increase. The pension, bear with me, I'm sorry, other budget factors are 5 cents, 16%. And let me go back to that sample, a bit confused. The ExxonMobil was 14 cents, or 41%. The reformulation on state aid was 26%. The pension was 16%, or 5 cents. And the general growth that we had because of contractual obligations, whether it be our employees, cost of doing business, gasoline, electric, that sort of thing, contributed 6 cents or 17%. Next slide shows the breakdown of what our tax bill is made up of. County tax represents almost 21%. We contribute to the county open space at 0.07. Our local school tax, that's the school board, is 39.9, and our municipal purpose tax is 39%. That's the breakdown of how the bill looks. Now, in the revenue analysis, this is where the money comes from. This year's budget is $7.8 million. Surplus anticipated as our cushion, rainy day fund, whatever you like to call it, is, as you see there, $464,000. I'm rounding these numbers out, by the way. These are rounded numbers, roughly almost 6%. Now, we receive our money, local sources, that includes fees, licenses, courts, interest on taxes, the taxes that are paid late, and various investments, and they're not wide. It's $364,000. Our state aid, which is contra, that's the money we get from the state aid, from energy receipts, which goes back a number of years ago, which has since been adjusted over time. That's $668,000, almost $669,000, representing 8.5% of our revenue. UCC, that's Uniform Construction Code, am I saying that right, correct, John? That's Phil Sims's office, $59,000. Various grants that come in different ways, National Avenue Project, things of that nature. We received $436,000, representing 5% change.